You wake slowly. Not to an alarm. Not to the buzz of a phone. But to silence, the kind of silence that feels ancient. Your eyes open to a soft amber glow. Candlelight flickers gently across thick stone walls. The ceiling above is made of dark wooden beams, the kind you'd find in a centuries-old hall. You lie beneath a heavy linen blanket, the coarse fabric warming your skin. The bed is large, its frame carved from dark oak with twisting patterns of vines and creatures you don't quite recognize. It feels medieval. You remain still for a while, breathing in the warmth of the room. The scent of beeswax, old wood, and the faint trace of dried herbs fills your nostrils. Somewhere, far away, a bell tolls once, soft, distant. You finally sit up. The heavy blankets fall to your lap. There's no rush here. Just quiet. Across from you, a fireplace glows with orange light. Its soft crackling sound is soothing, a quiet rhythm. The flames dance behind a small iron grate. Shadows twist on the walls like ghosts of old stories. A small table sits beside the bed. Upon it rests a folded piece of parchment, a candle in a brass holder, and a ceramic basin filled with water. Your name is written on the parchment. You don't remember writing it. You don't even remember this place. You unfold the parchment slowly. The handwriting is elegant and old-fashioned. You've been asleep for a long time. But you are safe now. Don't be afraid. The answers will come when the bell tolls midnight. Your eyes drift toward a tall grandfather clock in the far corner. The pendulum sways rhythmically. The hands point to just past 11. You remain seated, simply listening. The fire. The occasional creak of old wood. The wind brushing against the castle's stone walls. You stand and stretch. Your joints pop gently, like you've been still for too long. You find a thick woolen cloak draped over a chair and wrap it around yourself. You cross to the window. Outside, a stone courtyard glows with torchlight. Ivy-covered walls surround it. Beyond them, forest. Deep, dark, and misty. The moon glows above like a watchful eye. You can see the tops of pine trees swaying gently. Far off, an owl calls. You spend several minutes just watching. Letting your thoughts drift like the mist in the trees. You turn and notice a desk in the corner. A leather-bound journal rests upon it. You open it slowly. Inside, the handwriting matches the note. The dreams return more frequently now. I hear footsteps at night. They stop outside my door, but no one ever knocks. The castle whispers to me. It tells me things I once knew. Faces half remembered. Names on the edge of sleep. You flip the pages. Some entries are frantic. Others are calm and reflective. They chart a slow unraveling, or perhaps, a return. Sketches fill the margins, towers, symbols, faces. You notice a date written in the corner, 1734. Or perhaps 1347. It's smudged. Faded. You glance at the clock again. 11:17. You feel drawn to the door. It opens with a gentle creak, revealing a long corridor dimly lit by iron sconces on the stone walls. You step into the hallway. The air is cooler here. Damp. There's a scent of moss and old stone. You walk, each footstep echoing softly. Portraits line the walls, ancient faces in oil paint. Some seem familiar. One of them looks almost exactly like you. At the far end of the hall, a staircase spirals downward. You descend, hand grazing the cool iron railing. As you walk, the walls seem to breathe. Not literally, but there's a presence. As though the castle is watching. Not menacing, just aware. The hallway below is darker. You pass closed wooden doors, each with different carvings. A lion. A raven. A rose. One door is slightly ajar. Inside is a study. A fire burns low. Bookshelves line the walls. On the table, a map, a brass compass, and another note. You are close. Follow the path in the garden. It leads to what was lost. You take the compass. It feels warm in your hand, though no fire touches it. You explore the study further. There are letters tucked into old tomes. Notes about celestial alignments. Handwritten translations of forgotten dialects. A dusty violin rests against a chair, its strings aged and slack. You draw your finger across its surface, raising a faint, trembling note. You step back into the hall and find a door leading out to the garden. The air outside is crisp. Gravel crunches beneath your feet as you follow a narrow path between hedges. Fireflies blink in the air, and somewhere, a nightingale sings. The garden is overgrown, but beautiful. Moonflowers bloom under silver light. You pass stone benches and broken statues. One of them, a weeping angel, has moss growing across its eyes. You pause beside a stone fountain. Though dry, the carvings are still visible, depictions of stars and constellations. A symbol matches one you saw in the journal. You find an old stone well. A rope hangs inside. Tied to it, a satchel. Inside, you discover a ring, a small mirror, and a locket with a faded image. It's your face, but different. You sit by the well for a while. Breathing. Reflecting. The forest beyond sways gently. Suddenly, the wind shifts. You hear the faint toll of a bell. You look back toward the castle. A light flickers in the highest tower window. You rise and take a slower path back through the garden, walking along a crumbling stone wall. Vines climb everywhere. You find an old sundial, its gnome rusted. The hour reads midnight. But the sky above says otherwise. You return through a side entrance and climb another staircase, this one narrower. It winds up, until you reach the top. A massive wooden door stands before you, carved with ancient symbols. You push it open. Inside is a grand library. Shelves stretch from floor to vaulted ceiling. Candles float mid-air. A desk sits in the center, and upon it, a single open book. You approach slowly. The pages are blank. Until you touch them. Ink flows from nowhere, forming words. You are the keeper. The one who remembers. When the bell tolls midnight, the past will awaken. You feel warmth in your chest. Not fear. Not confusion. Recognition. You explore the library for a while. Run your fingers along ancient bindings. You find books about alchemy. Astronomy. Forgotten kingdoms. Some books are in languages you've never seen. One opens itself when you near it. You find a soft chair in a corner. A fur-lined blanket. You sit, watching the candlelight dance across the shelves. A small music box rests nearby. You wind it. It plays a melody you faintly recall, soft, nostalgic, echoing across the chamber. There's a small staircase leading to an upper gallery within the library. You climb it. From here, you can see everything, rows of books, hanging lanterns, and the soft glow of the moon through the stained glass window. A feather quill rests on a pedestal. As you lift it, your hand moves without your command. Words begin to form. The memory returns not in fragments, but in waves. You were never just a guest here. You were its guardian. The room hums faintly with energy. The castle feels alive. breathing with you. You walk to a tall window. Far in the distance, across the forest, a lightning storm dances in the clouds. No thunder. Just flashes of white and purple. The clock strikes 12. The chime echoes through the tower. Once, twice, 3 times. 12. The candles flicker, then stabilize. A soft breeze moves through the room, carrying the scent of old pages and forgotten dreams. You remember now. This castle. These halls. The whispers. The journal. The ring. The locket. Your name. You are home. And as you settle deeper into the chair, warmth spreads across your body. The mystery isn't fully solved, but that's not what matters. What matters is that the castle remembers you. And you remember the castle. Sleep comes easily now. And you let it take you.